realized I'm a god. Think I heard a bit when I murder shit. In a moment I'll be taking off a tourniquet. When I burn him and I hit him in the sternum, I don't even gotta enter, but I'm gonna win the tournament. That's what I'm all about.
Hello, Poseidon here, back from the depths of the sea. Been a while, been gone for a bit. A lot of stuff has been going on recently, so I figured I'll come back, make a little video here till hasn't been any news on any real updates yet. Some rumors on Air Elite getting getting a buff. I don't know if it's just a joke, or we'll see what happens. Still have Blockhead, also hasn't been evolved yet, so I think that may be coming down the line. So let's get back at it. I've already done a bunch of my stuff. Yes, my trophies have lowered a bit. My whole team, we're pretty much lowering our trophies. Try to match up with a lower guild so that our up and coming, I don't really like to say lower, but our up and coming players, give them a chance, see how they have been improving, and let them have a shot. So most of the big hitters on my team will be probably on somewhat of vacation this week. We'll just be in reserve in case there's some kind of problem. I don't expect there to be any. Congratulations to Kratos. Shout out to him. I don't even know if you watch my videos, but he won the second raffle. So great job to him. Hopefully that the monthly helps him out. We'll see who wins next week. Again, Olympian Deity, where trying to find another hitter or two, but it's tough. We do like to have loyal players. I myself, I can't stand when people jump around here and there. It gets a little ridiculous sometimes. I cannot make this video either without, even though he's not part of my immediate team, but my buddy tmizz over there. I wish I could do some stuff to help you out, bro. tmizz is, he actually started playing this game before me. He was on his team before I was there, and and then my group had left to form their own thing. You had a little issue this week, a little I guess I'd call it a mutiny if I've never seen anything like it. Yes, people are free to come and go as they want. This is a game. Some people may say, "Oh, who cares? What's the big deal?" It really isn't a big deal, and you're absolutely right. You are free to do whatever you want and whatnot. But I take offense when I see my buddy tmizz taken advantage of like that. I'm not going to go out and use any specific names or whatnot. The people and the guys know who they are, so there's no reason to use actual nicknames, names in the game or whatnot. But some of these people will realize that. See what happens in this game. It becomes very interesting. It's happened a few times. It happened to one of the main hitters on my team, to say, a while back. Some people, when they get more powerful in this game, or get better, get stronger, whatever have you not, for some reason, all of a sudden they seem to get very arrogant, and I don't know. Either they want to do their own thing. They, I don't know. They start getting selfish. I'm not saying everyone. I don't know all the top players in the game. I know a few of them. I'll give a little shout out to Fang. I've actually talked to him. He's has no problem helping people out. So kudos to him. Great guy. Besides from that though, back to this issue that happened with Mizzle's team, Two Worlds. To me, it was absolutely disgusting. You had people conspiring in the background for, probably a few weeks, a few days, and a bunch of them come on and they gave some messages saying they mean no one harm and blah, 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 and a whole bunch of nonsense. Bottom line, most of you guys would be nothing without Team Mizzle. So that it has nothing to do with me. I've shown up to try to help some guys out, with some strategy here or there, but the big thing is him. The Team Mizzle has a nice big following on YouTube, and he will continue to. And I know that the team will rebound back and get better. Shout out to Wings Rule. That guy's aces. People should follow his lead. And there's other players on there who are really good. Wings Rule's a stand-up guy, very good player. He's someone that you have a question or whatnot, you want to reach out to him. He's a decent player. So again, I couldn't believe the mutiny that actually happened. To me, it was disgusting, and I couldn't make a video this week without possibly mentioning it. So, some of them, you feel free to write your comments or hatred or whatever you want on my on YouTube channel. That's fine. It really makes no difference to me. But when you have someone, as hard as Team Mizzle, he tries his best to help out all the players and whatnot, and I just take a complete offense to how he was treated, his team was treated, and with that in mind, let me just say, okay, one of the guys who left the team wrote this whole long email, saying all this nonsense and whatnot, and saying how the leader of the team, is going to be passed around their new team from whatever, the crown or leader, whatever you call it, from player to player. Let me just say that is the dumbest thing that you could possibly do. So for those of you who are thinking of trying to make your own guild, or you're starting or whatnot, let me tell you how a successful guild works. Now, my guild, we're not at the top of the board, but any guild that's really, a top 50 guild, they have some idea, at least some clue as to what they're doing. I give all the credit and admiration to, my leaders, Athena and Kronos. Right? They kind of share the leadership a bit. They run a pretty awesome team. Right? We have our channel where people could talk. They joke around with each other. When it comes to guild clash or certain things, certain strategy, and it's time to get serious, everyone gets serious. But let me explain that, to my personal opinion, guild clash and everything else you do with the team, okay, it comes from strong leadership. That's where it starts. So you can say, oh, why does it have to be a dictatorship and whatnot? And it's fine. You can really, what I think IGG should do. I mean, I guess they haven't done it yet. Maybe down the line they can add maybe co-leader spots. So you have the members, then you have the elders, then you have the co-leaders, and then the leaders. I mean, if they do or they don't, doesn't make a big deal. Yes, the leader should be open to suggestions, should be open to listening to, some kind of improvement or anything, things that people want. You shouldn't be afraid to ask the leader something. I agree with that 100%. No one knows everything. I don't care if you're the top player in the game. There's always something new to learn, always new strategies, maybe something you didn't think of. So, your team starts with a strong leadership. Let's put it that way. If the leader tells you should drop trophies, you do a certain thing, don't be a pain. Don't be a pain in the butt. Just listen, and help them out. There was a day when you were a weaker player, you were a lower player, and you needed the help. So try to help your fellow players out. Work together as a team. So my idea of thinking is, your guild, definitely your structure of your guild, the foundation starts at the leader. Luckily, my team has excellent leaders. I think they run a great team. So I can't say enough positive and good words about them. And then you need the teamwork of the higher members, to help your leader out. Don't make your leader have to do, all the work, everything. Try to help out the lower players get better. They have questions and different things. I'm sure that they would be grateful for the help. So that's all I have to say about that. I did most of the stuff that I had to do already today. I think all I have left is my arena. So maybe we'll do a little attack here on arena. I did my hero trials already, so there's nothing really to show in there. And by all means, I know, some of you. Actually, this guy may actually kill me because I wasn't paying enough attention. I didn't get to activate my abyss in time. That's my fault. We'll see what happens. I should still be able to kill him. Some of you may have your own school of thought on what makes a good team, and by all means, there are different ways of thinking, different philosophies. Playing some of these games for as long as I have, along with other games, again, I can't emphasize enough how much a strong leader really has such an effect on the team. we don't all succeed and get 100% every time. I've had my own share of fails, even lately, and instead of attacking me and and giving me a hard time, my leaders, just understand that sometimes things happen, that things don't always go exactly the way you want, and luckily they have faith in me to follow through, and most of the time, I have followed through. If I made a mistake or made an error and I got to attack the same person again. So, I mean, it would be great to completely demolish everyone all the time, but that's just not going to happen. So, you have to make the best with what you have. You see certain players or whatnot, and they're like, oh, I wish I had that, or you will get there. As the famous saying goes, Rome was not built in a day. It is 100% true, right? You have to start someplace. Well, we all started at the bottom at one time, and the key is to improve, and hopefully, if you're on a good team, instead of just telling you that you failed or you don't know what you're doing, hopefully the higher members or leader will help tell you what you're doing wrong so you can fix it. I get asked a question all the time, how do you practice? Obviously you can't practice on Guild Clash. You get 9 attacks a weekend. There is no other mode that lets you practice Guild Clash. At least, they finally added that you can attack your own team members. It's not exactly Guild Clash, but it is better than nothing. And this guy's probably gonna beat me. So, that's okay. As I said, can't win all the time. We should be alright here. Actually, I thought I was going to lose for a second there, but yeah, we still got him. One more chance. When people ask why am I using this team, obviously Great Sage is self-explanatory. This team uses heals. Chiron does amazing attack. The Witch gives you the revival, does some attack, and a lot of people use the Pangolian and the Landslide just as a divine pop stat goalie special on the 8, so it's great. So let's see where we stand here. We are rank number 4. We're moving along. Should hit the 80 very shortly. I did get my Arcane Caster to Pisces. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to figure her out a bit. I did try to use her in Guild Boss. It didn't seem, I don't know, I couldn't seem to get her to work, or that well. So this video will be a little bit shorter than my normal videos, which go for endless hours. A big shout out to my bro Nemi. You've done amazing improvement. Keep it up, buddy. You're doing great. A big shout out to Wait Ninja, my kind of almost counterpart. Don't think I'm quite up to you yet. Maybe they still think you're ahead of me, but it's fun taking turns attacking the stronghold and whatnot with you. Another big shout out to Graper. Excellent strategist, and I always look forward to talking to you. You were on vacation, I think, for a week or two. I'm glad to have you back. I said before, my leaders, Kronos and Athena, excellent leaders. You want to be part of a great team. Definitely Olympian Deity is, an amazing place to find a home. Another big shout out to Mind Rape. Another excellent player trying to get up to that next level. Did amazing last week in his attacks. Make sure you check him out. He has his own video, his own YouTube channel. So he goes over a bunch of guild clash and different strategies and whatnot. It's a very good insight to certain things. So let's see, what else do I have? Battle Royal going. That's about it for this video. I said it would be much shorter. I'll try to show some other strategies and whatnot. Just comment. Let me know what you're interested in seeing. Possible, maybe I could try to do some base reviews if you guys are interested in doing that. I could try to help you out with that. So again, I'll end on this note. This video definitely the inspiration for this video was towards my buddy Mizzle there, and what happened to his team this past week. So his guild is much lower than Olympian Deity, but if you're a lower player and you're interested in learning stuff and whatnot, you can head over to him. He also has a YouTube channel for those of you not familiar with him. And that's about it for now. Signing out, and I will see you guys soon.